Hey, welcome back. So today we are focusing on trans power. We're going to tap into that strength. We're building on this idea of working from the center and this strength that comes from knowing who we are and for maybe choosing to live as authentically as possible within our context. It depends where we are and how safe it is for us. But just really living that truth for ourselves, not for anybody else. So we're going to work with a bit of a plank pose. First, let's just kind of open up and wake up the shoulders. So we could be standing or seated, wherever we are, feeling planted and grounded. Take an inhale. Big exhale. Let's inhale to reach up. And then exhale, cactus arms. So we're bringing the shoulder blades together down the back. Nice. One more. Exhale. This time, come back up again and release. Lovely. So we're going to do that again. I'm just going to show you on the chair what it might look like. Exactly the same. Inhale. Exhale. Cactus. Yes. If your shoulders are not feeling this today, just take the shoulders out of the equation. All right. So we're going to see how it feels to come into some planks. So let's just warm up the wrists a little bit. And we've got the option always to do things on the chair. So it might be a bit more like the down dog we did on the chair. So let me just show you. I've got some blocks. You could use piles of books or whatever you've got to hand. And then bringing them forwards, perhaps we're finding this extension here. So it's more like an extension through the back body. Of course, we can always use the wall as well. We've done that before, where we come to like a bit of a press against the wall here. Just show you on this wall. So we're kind of building this strength through the upper body. So we don't need to come down to the mat if we don't want to. But for those who do want to, popping ourselves down any way that feels comfy to get there now. And then let's start in our all fours position. And just coming to a few cat-cows to warm up to get used to being here on the chair, doing that cat-cow where we tilt the pelvis, opening up, perhaps you open up through the arms as well if you're on the chair, and tilting the pelvis the other way. Just getting used to holding our weight here in the all fours position. So we're starting to already build a bit of strength and power, but knowing that power doesn't always have to mean like a hectic, fast movement. Actually, there's real power in a slow, controlled movement too. Nice, coming back to center. Stepping the hands a little further forwards, and then we're going to rock the hips so that we're starting to engage the core here. You might want a blanket under the knees if your floor's a bit harder than mine. We'll take an inhale. Exhale, we're going to lower with control all the way down, tucking the elbows in, using the core. So we find ourselves on our front body. If we're on the chair, maybe we're coming to that kind of more like a down dog with the blocks out in front. Inhale, let's find a baby cobra. And releasing. Pushing on up to our all fours position. We'll take a little wiggle, hip circles, whatever feels nice here. Super, coming back through center, step the hands forwards, coming to our half plank position. This time we'll inhale at the top and exhale just halfway. See if we can hold it. Can we push back up again? And then releasing into a child's pose. So that my legs are parallel, do what feels right for you. One inhale, exhale here. We're rocking forwards, inhale at the top, exhale halfway. Inhale back up. And sinking the hips back towards the heels. One more time. Really feeling that core engaging, that center, that connection to self. And then we'll come to sit or to kneel. And let's just shake off the hands, flicking the fingers. Lovely. Find an opening here. Gorgeous. Yes, nice. I'm going to actually clasp the hands behind the back and find a bit of release. Ooh, space. That feels great. Lovely. All right. So another kind of strong, powerful pose is our chair pose. So finding your way up again to standing. If we're in the chair, obviously we're already seated. So it might be that we find ourselves a bit more on the edge of the chair and perhaps we come almost to rest on the thighs, if that feels all right. If we're standing, finding that grounding through the feet. My feet are hip distance, but do what feels right for you. Inhale. Exhale here. Whether we're on the chair or standing, let's inhale to lift the arms. Find that space between the shoulders and the ears, and exhale to sink into your chair, sending your weight into the heels. And we're still using this core, right? We're not kind of just opening up, but actually knitting the ribs to stay strong here, tapping into our power. Inhale. Exhale to fold. If we're on the chair, we're folding over the knees, letting the head release. Inhale to that halfway lift. And releasing. Inhale back to your chair pose. Exhale here. Nice. Super. When you're ready, inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands by the side. Oh, lovely. Release that concentration, give it a little sway. So what would it take to take this kind of strength and this connection to self? What would it take to bring this off the mat and into our lives and feel this kind of power through the legs, through the core, in our day-to-day lives? Perhaps if there are any challenges that you're facing, you might kind of take this feeling with you. Let's go through it one more time, and perhaps you can almost visualize that, really like bedding it into us so that we can tap into this strength whenever we need it. All right, one inhale, big exhale. Inhale, reach up, keep the space. Exhale, sinking the weight into the heels. Inhale, exhale to fold. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale to refold. Inhale, chair. Exhale here. Inhale, coming up. And exhale to release. Nice. We'll do it one more time. I'm going to do it on the chair. You can stay standing if you want. Lovely. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, find our chair pose. Really feeling grounded. Connection to self. Here. Inhale. Exhale to fold. I'm going to fold over a cushion actually, just to find a bit more kind of up and over action. Then we're inhaling to a halfway lift, so finding that extension through the crown of the head. Exhale to refold. Inhaling back up to our chair position. So I'm just enjoying really the roots here through my base. Lovely. And then inhale to reach up. And release. Super. So last option is to put that all together with our little plank pose with the chair, maybe down through a downward facing dog. Okay, just make it your own. If there's any parts that aren't working for your body, you can just skip them or use some props to adjust. I'm just going to pop this chair to one side for a moment so I have the mat. All right, find our grounding. Big inhale. Exhale here. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, sink back. Feel that power in the legs. Inhale. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold and step back to your downward facing dog. If you're on the chair, you might have the blocks out in front of you. Inhale, we're rippling forwards. High plank for a moment. And then bring the knees down and come down through that half plank. Inhale, coming back up again. Exhale, coming all the way down onto the belly. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale to release. Pushing up through our all fours position. Exhale into our child's pose. Inhale, half plank. Exhale. Inhale up and exhale to child's. We're coming up through a downward facing dog. Tuck the toes. Lovely. Let the head be comfortable. Super. Inhale to step or crisscross. Front of the mat will meet in a forward fold. And we're going to inhale to that halfway lift. Exhale. Inhale, chair pose. Yes. Super. Feel the strength in the core, in the legs, strengthen the shoulders. Tap into your trans power. Feel it now. Breathe in. Trans power. Breathe it out. Trans power. Folding. Halfway. Exhale. All the way up. Yes. And release. Nice. Just let the breath settle. Maybe the hands come to the belly, the center, maybe to the heart. Whatever feels nice for you. Gorgeous. Just noticing how you feel after our little power practice. Giving yourself credit for showing up today and any day that you're able to make a little bit of space for yourself to keep building on this power that is already there, already inside us. Let's take a little bow inwards, honoring that inner fire. And a bow to each other. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming along and being part of this journey. See you tomorrow.